got the headliner, the comet, the one and only. He and I are in love. We're getting married. We're moving to Cardinal. Nate Bjork, where are you?
Yeah.
All right, everybody, bring up Nate Bjork. When are you getting married? This weekend. This weekend. Nate Bjork, get married. Doing it for myself.
Louis Case is going to sing the song about divorce at the thing. It's going to be good. It's a bachelor party and we'll have some wine and drink. Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert. I have one of those fin things on the back of my car. Spoiler alert. Yeah, I've never opened that one before, so maybe never again. I was doing a crossword today, and I saw, and the clue was, Mars is the Roman god of blank, 3 letters. It's like, all right, got it. Then I saw a bumper sticker, war is not the answer. I was pissed off. It was yeah, I know, right? Well, I was angry. It was late, and it was a Monday crossword, so I had done it with a pen because I was all cocky. And so then I had and I was like, it turns out I was late for the thing. I missed my turn, and I was like, oh, I'm talking about a manic Monday, short Sunday, because I like Funyuns. We talk about manic Monday, but we don't assign mental illnesses to other days of the week. Or like schizophrenic Sunday, or bedwetting Wednesday, Tourette's Tuesday. Sex addiction Saturday. That's what I got. Okay, hey, how's it going, ladies?
Yeah!
Alright, so I'm gonna pick on you two because you're right there, those 2 girls right there. So which of you is the designated camera taker, picture taker girl of the crew? Of you two? Yes, exactly. I knew it, right? Because there's always one in every group of girls. There's always one whose job it is to document the entire evening for some reason. It's everything. It's everything, and it's the thing like this where you do this. You're like, yeah, you do this, and then you get like, all right, and then you look at it, and then you post the ones where you look good and she looks bad. Yeah, and then but the thing is, you'll see like I was out one time and I saw the girls do this, and then you like look at it and you comment on it, like, okay, let's get this, and then, oh, your boobs look so good in this, and like I don't think you don't see guys doing that, like you don't see these 2 guys going, hey man, come in here, let's get one. Oh man, your junk looks awesome. High five, etc. That's what they say, etc. I guess. Olympics just finished up. You guys watch that? Watch the Olympics? I was really excited for one event. It was freestyle swimming. All right, cool, freestyle swimming. So I go. I'm watching. Turns out they just swim. Like Michael Phelps. He needs to get over it because he's got an unhealthy obsession with like trying to be better than me. Like it's really pathetic. Like now he's got a really hot girlfriend too, and it's like, come on, okay. What else was I going to talk about? Okay, sports, football. Practice season starts. I don't know a whole lot about sports. I was watching, they have all those college bowl games, and there's this one, and it was the Tostitos Fiesta Bowl, which was at the University of Phoenix stadium. University of Phoenix has a stadium. Isn't that like that's an online school? Anyway, how do you do that? Like, hold on a second. I gotta immediately after class, I gotta log into football practice. Starting halfback has carpal tunnel, so get in there. Okay. Let's see. What was I going to say next? You know what? Here's the thing. Here's here's what you gotta do when it starts to die like this. You gotta have a backup plan, alright? Who does Captain America have to blow to be promoted to Major?
In bed.
When it comes to historical events, the Holocaust had a certain genocide qua. Kelsey Grammer should change the spelling of his last name, so it's spelled Grammar, and he should also change his first name because it's Kelsey. I'm gonna miss that piece of paper I tore in half. R.I.P. You should invest in rubber sheets if you have the habit of urinating. In bed. That's all I got, just kidding. Oh yeah. Let's pass these around. So here's the thing. Okay, so Titanic 3D was recently released. Remember when that first came out? When Titanic first came out, and everyone was all like, "Oh, I cried at this thing," and all of a sudden it was really cool. This new phenomenon where it's really cool to cry at it, and it seems like there's like something wrong with you if you don't. Like it's almost a competitive masculinity kind of thing. But like, are you telling me you didn't cry at Titanic? What's wrong with you? Or like, oh yeah, well you cried at Titanic, I cried at Monsters Inc., so suck it. And then like, there's something wrong with you if you don't cry. Like, are you telling me that at the end of Toy Story 3, when Woody and Buzz are holding hands, like Sam and Frodo, and they're going to be incinerated, are you going to tell me you didn't cry? Are you going to tell me you didn't cry? It's homo. I'm making a mess, I'm sorry. Sorry about this. I was watching Blue Valentine with a girl the other day. That's right, with a girl. Who's seen Blue Valentine? Woo! Alright. For the rest of you, just basically every bad relationship I've ever had in a movie. So that's that. That's a good thing to watch with like a new girl, right? That's a good thing. Like it's really depressing and it's super unhealthy, and then at the end of it, like, well, how do you make your move after that movie? How do you do that? Like, what's the sexy way to say, hey, do you want? I'm gonna go take a bottle of pills, text every girl I've ever dated, and open my veins in the bath. Is that what's the sexy way to say that? Is there? I don't know, because you're like. I dated this one girl. She was really into hot yoga, or as I like to call it, not bad looking in a girl next door sort of way. Yoga. She was really into astrology, and she would use it to explain to like defend her bad behavior. Like she'd say she'd say something horrible, and then she'd say, "I'm a Sagittarius. I'm blunt. I'm a Sagittarius." Like, okay, you have cosmic permission to be a bitch. That's cool. No, that's cool. That's cool. I'm gonna start doing that. Oh, I can't believe you made out with my sister. I'm a Scorpio. I'm sexual. Hey. That's the impression. That's how. Apparently, that's what I think I sound like. I'm being nice. That's really professional. That's cool. I'm really good at this, you guys. I don't know if you know that. I don't know if you know that or not. No, hey, give it up for the Cardinal for having this show. This is all the comics and teams, musicians, putting this together. Yeah! Yeah.
Absolutely.
Anyway, yeah, that the girl, the Sagittarius girl, she was a real margarine face. Like, yeah, like she had a good body, margarine face. Last girl I dated, you know how you have those really insecure conversations with someone like, would you still date me if I had one arm, or if I had polio, or would you still date me if I like to watch Gossip Girl, like things like that. Like, she actually said to me, would you still date me if I all of a sudden became a puppy? Okay, so wait a second. Wait. If you all of a sudden just became a puppy, okay. And then I got excited. I was like, oh, so, like, if you just like all of a sudden turned into if you're a morphling or a werepuppy, like what's your charisma bonus when you morph? What's the, is that? And so now I don't have a girlfriend. She made me go and get tested, and so I go to the doctor, and I do the thing where I drop the pants, and he goes, oh yes, the famous mole. I haven't seen this guy in 2 years, right? And he's like, oh yes, he doesn't have the chart open. How does, what? And then it occurred to me, I think this is what it is. I think my mole has a secret life. Like while I'm asleep, my mole tours the country as an international pop singer, right? And it's super famous. So my mole is Hannah Montana, is what I'm saying. And I've been calling it Miley this whole time. That's embarrassing. I can talk about that. It's my body, my choice. My body, my choice. Saw a girl with a button, a woman with a button. Said, my body, my choice. I said, yeah, you're right. It is. It is your choice. I wouldn't choose my body, but you know. Your choice. Maybe you should stop making choices. I think. Okay, here's the thing. If I could fly, I bet I could leap tall buildings in a single bound too. So, your move, Superman. Your move. Sometimes people ask me, hey Nate, you do comedy. You must get all sorts of ladies. No. And I think it's because I do comedy. Doesn't matter what I say to a girl, at the end of the show, after a show, what she hears me saying is, hey, want to hook up with a sketchy guy who's definitely going to talk about it on stage later? Yes, and I will. I used to do Match.com. Who's done online dating? Woo! I used to do Match.com, and I did it for 6 months, and then because it didn't work out for me, they gave me another 6 months for free. It's the worst consolation prize. Hey Nate, remember how you're standing in the dark corner by yourself for the past 6 months? It didn't work out? You didn't like it? Sorry, how about do it again? Do it again. It didn't work out for me because here's the thing about the online dating is every profile starts looking exactly the same to you. So you've got your cute little like headshot like this thing, right? And then where you crop out her, right? And then they've got this cutesy little clever headline, dating headline, I'm looking for Mr. Right, not Mr. Right now. And no one wants you right now. I'm just, I'm telling you right now. So the first paragraph is super defensive about why they're online dating to begin with. They're like, I never thought I'd be online dating. Oh, my coworkers talked me into this. No, they didn't. I'm sick of the bar scene. Like, no, you're 32 years old. Bar scene's sick of you. I can say that because I'm 32 years old. And some of my closest friends are bar scenes. second paragraph, really helpful information about themselves. Really helpful. I like to go out and have fun. I also like to stay home and cuddle. I like to get all dressed up in a dress, but I also like to wear jeans and t-shirt. I'm shy at first, but I'm outgoing once you get to know me. So you're a human being, is what you're saying. No, that's good, because that's like the first thing I look for. That's the first thing I look. Let me tell you about myself. I like to be awake sometimes, but I also like to sleep. I like to eat, but I also like to vomit. So I don't know. I guess okay. So here's the thing. I think the secret is you need to find someone whose personality complements your own. I've been told I have type A personality. I'm looking for someone with type C or bigger, I think. One time, I was at the comedy club and I told this joke, and some girl goes, "Stand up, Nick." That was my online screen name at the time. She goes, "Stand up, Nick," because I'm a stand-up guy. I'm a nice guy. And I was like, "Oh, cool." I'm really bad with type letters, by the way. So I was like, "Oh, cool. You should throw me a wink on there, ha." And she goes, "I did. You ignored it." I had no response to that. I didn't. But ladies, I have cats, so. I inherited them in the divorce. But I was like, if you're gonna leave me for a guy who looks like Tony Soprano, I get the cats. That's the rules. The thing about the cats thing is I'm a single guy that owns cats, but I'm not a serial killer. So I'm a nerd. Those are the two options if you need a single guy who has two cats. If, like, for example, if you need a dude who has some cats and he doesn't have like 10,000 Magic the Gathering cards in his closet, he's got a necklace made out of fingernails somewhere in his house. I was shopping, and I was going shopping, and I had a bag of cat food and condoms in my shopping cart. It was a 12-pack of condoms. I don't know why I was buying 4 years worth of condoms at once. But I had both of these items, and just a black hole appeared. State Senate is this linked. State Senate, is there like some resolution or something that they want to teach abstinence-only sex ed in school in Wisconsin?
Yeah.
Boo! Until you think about it. In 4 years, there's going to be a fresh batch of 18-year-olds who don't know about condoms. Okay, that's a new character I'm working on. It's Creepy Guy. It's not a new character. It's the same guy. It's the same guy. So here's the thing. Fetuses. Here's the deal with fetuses. All right. Bad posture. So does a lack of self-confidence. Come on, fetuses. Stand up for yourself. Get a job. Move out of your mom's place. Some of these don't make sense. That's okay. It's okay. We make jokes about assless chaps, as if there are any other kinds of chaps. That's what the chaps are. We have you know what they call chaps that have the ass on them? Pants, yes. Taking 26. I think it's a nervous thing. I lost weight recently, 50 pounds. Thank you. Weight Watchers. That's what I did. And it's really easy, you guys. All you have to do is just give up everything you love. Like, it's really cool. Actually, okay. So here's the thing. When like I mentioned, I'm 32 years old. When I was younger, it was just really easy to gain and lose weight. Just really easy. It was like superpower for me, where I could like go from like really fat to just kind of fat. It's like super weight. Being super Grover. It's not fooling anyone with that disguise. Everyone knows he's Grover. anyways. Here's the thing. Like, we all know what you need to do. Eat right and exercise, right? Eat right and exercise. We don't have to make things complicated. Like, we have these, like, this thing, like, don't do trans fats. Don't do all these different trans fats. What is this? So I looked it up. Trans fat is fat that feels like it was born in the body of the wrong kind of fat. So it dresses like the fat it feels like on the inside. Trans fat. It's courageous. 2012. Go, girl. Okay. What's your favorite vegetable?
Brussels sprouts.
Incorrect. The correct answer is peas. Love peas. Love me some peas. Hey Nate, if you love peas so much, why don't you marry it? Don't you think that hasn't occurred to me? Peas has complicated emotional baggage. Like, before I came along, peas was hanging out with carrots, and like people are still talking about how great they were together. I mean, the problem is like carrot still hangs out with a group of friends, and like they have all their like inside jokes, and they complete each other's sentences. And then they like, remember that time at Halloween when Peas and Carrots dressed up like an apple and orange? That was so cute. Some people prefer cauliflower to broccoli. Those people are racist. Broccoli, here's the thing with broccoli. Broccoli was here in this country before we got here, all right? And then we come along and we put them on farms and move them out of their land. And it wasn't until like the 60s when like the Black Panthers, well the whole Black Power movement in general, like makes steps forward. Broccoli. A Black Power t-shirt is in the works, and that's why I told that. So start spreading the buzz. I'm so stupid. Like it's the thing like when you put your set list together, and you're like, I think I might be a stupid person. I think so. I think that's what's happening. Yeah, it is hilarious. You're right. I used to work. I don't anymore. Right now, I work from home now. I work out of my house. I basically play solitaire on my computer all day long. I like to do the Vegas style scoring, so I can pretend I'm in Las Vegas, at a Las Vegas casino playing solitaire. When I used to work at a local high school, I won't say which one, in case you have kids that go there, go Regions. I used to work there, and I used to eat school lunch because I hated myself, right? And there's a cool thing about school lunch is you can, any food where the main course is served with an ice cream scooper, yeah. Here's the other thing, like, the lunch ladies, they all wear scrubs for some reason. What? So I like to pretend that because of the economy, they're all surgeons who also need to be lunch ladies. But I can't figure out if it's gross, which is worse, if they go do surgery before or after. But then I think, no, maybe it's just like a regular ER bag. They're like, oh, we need more cream corn, quick, let's go. I need this ice cream scooper's not sterilized. There's no time, damn it. Oh! They had a motivational poster in the teacher's line. It's a picture of the Great Wall of China. And it said, teamwork. Together we can build walls. Thousands of slaves died building the Great Wall of China. That's not a teamwork thing. That's not they didn't like start building and then they're like, okay, let's break for lunch. Then let's get a team picture. All right, everyone, Chang, Jose. And then we'll do lunch, and then we'll do trust falls, and then back to the wall. All right. That's good. Since when has building a wall ever been a metaphor for anything positive anyway, right? Mr. Gorbachev, reinforce this wall. Anyone? Everyone else old like me? That's the other thing I like about comics, is you can tell a bad joke And if no one laughs, you can accuse them of not getting it, when in fact it's just a bad joke. It's a cool trick. Use it next time. Like if you're telling a joke to your friends and they don't laugh, you're like, you'll get it later. It enrages people. I used to, I had the kids call me Nate, you know, because instead of anything else, like, come on, bitch is my mom's name. Okay, so here's the thing. Green eggs and ham, alright? I get not wanting to eat it with a box. I get that. But if you live in a box, beggars can't be choosers. Okay, I find it hard to believe that Mary's school had a specific restriction against lambs at school. Like, unless there was a problem with kids bringing livestock to school, like this was like they had a parent-teacher organization was together. Like, we have had way too much of this. Why can't they bring lambs to school? They make the children laugh and play. School. What's that thing? There was a course at this high school that I worked at, and it was a real course that you could get a certification in. I'll end on this, but the course you can get a certification in, it's shaken baby syndrome prevention training. Real class. Shaken baby syndrome prevention training. Like, it's a class. I could teach this class. Here's how I would teach it. Good morning, class. Don't shake a baby. Oh, class dismissed. Maybe you could stretch it into 2 days, like day 1, hey, don't shake a baby. Day 2, pop quiz. Should you ever shake a baby? Maybe you could probably make the quiz a little tougher. You could probably kind of trick them, like give them a series of objects and see what they do with them. Like, here's a martini shaker, here's a tambourine, here's a snow globe, curveball, baby! All right, thank you guys. I'm Bjork. Thanks to the Cardinal.